For centuries, the ruins of the Roman Empire have stood defiantly against time. Aqueducts, harbors, and sea walls built nearly 2,000 years ago are still standing today, many of them submerged underwater. Meanwhile, modern concrete structures often begin to crack and decay within a few decades. This raises a serious question. How did the Romans build underwater concrete that lasts for over 2,000 years? At first glance, Roman concrete doesn't look impressive. It lacks the smooth finish and steel reinforcement of modern construction. Yet, structures like the Roman harbour at Portus Cosenus and the breakwaters of Caesarea remain solid despite constant exposure to saltwater, waves, and erosion. Modern engineers initially assumed this durability was accidental. They were wrong. Unlike today's concrete, which relies heavily on Portland cement, Roman concrete used a very different formula. The key ingredient was volcanic ash, known as pozzolana, sourced mainly from the Bay of Naples. When mixed with lime and seawater, this ash triggered a chemical reaction that modern science did not fully understand until recently. What makes this even more remarkable is that the Romans did not have modern chemistry, microscopes, or laboratories. They relied on observation, experimentation, and experience. They noticed that structures built near volcanic regions were stronger and lasted longer, especially when exposed to water. This was not luck. It was empirical engineering. Recent studies using electron microscopes and X-ray analysis have revealed that Roman concrete continues to grow stronger over time. Instead of weakening in seawater, it reacts with it. Crystals form inside the concrete, reinforcing it from within. This discovery challenges a fundamental assumption of modern construction, that water is concrete's enemy. For the Romans, seawater was part of the solution. And this is only the beginning of the story. To understand why Roman concrete lasts so long, we need to look closely at its chemistry. When Roman builders mixed volcanic ash with lime and seawater, something extraordinary happened. The seawater did not weaken the mixture, it activated it. As seawater seeped into the concrete, it triggered a reaction between the volcanic ash and lime. This process formed rare minerals such as aluminium tobamorite and philipsite. These minerals do not exist in modern concrete. They slowly crystallized within the structure, filling cracks and reinforcing weak points. In modern concrete, cracks are a death sentence. Water enters, steel corrodes, and the structure deteriorates. Roman concrete behaves differently. Cracks allow seawater in, but instead of causing damage, the water fuels further mineral growth, effectively self-healing the structure. This explains why Roman harbor structures are often stronger today than they were when first built. Another critical difference is the absence of steel reinforcement. Modern concrete depends on steel, which corrodes in salty environments. The Romans avoided this problem entirely. Their concrete relied purely on chemical stability and mineral formation. This ancient technology has serious implications today. Cement production is responsible for nearly 8% of global carbon emissions. Roman concrete required less lime and lower temperatures, making it far more environmentally sustainable. Modern scientists are now studying Roman methods to develop greener, longer-lasting concrete. Ironically, the future of sustainable construction may depend on lessons learned from engineers who lived 2,000 years ago. The Romans didn't just build for their lifetime. They built for eternity. The real question is not how the Romans built concrete that lasts 2,000 years. The real question is why we stopped building like this. After the fall of the Roman Empire, much of their practical engineering knowledge was lost. Construction methods became simpler, faster, and cheaper. Over time, the focus shifted from durability to speed and short-term cost. Modern concrete is designed to last 50 to 100 years, not centuries. That is not a failure of technology. It is a failure of priorities. Roman engineers built with the assumption that their structures would face constant stress from nature. Waves, salt, earthquakes, all were expected. Their solution was not to fight nature, but to work with it. By allowing seawater to interact with concrete, they created a system that improved itself over time. Today, researchers are actively trying to recreate Roman-style concrete. Not to copy it exactly, but to understand its principles. Self-healing materials, mineral-based reinforcement, and low-carbon cement are all inspired by Roman methods. This is not historical curiosity, it is a roadmap for the future. With rising sea levels and increasing coastal erosion, modern infrastructure is under serious threat. Harbors, bridges, and sea walls fail faster than ever. Roman concrete offers a powerful lesson. Long-lasting solutions already existed. We ignored them. The Romans were not more advanced than us. They were more patient. They designed for centuries, not quarterly budgets. If modern engineering adopts even a fraction of this mindset, our cities could last far longer, with far less environmental damage. Sometimes, progress does not mean inventing something new. It means remembering something old. If you enjoyed this deep dive into ancient engineering and want more stories where history challenges modern science, subscribe to the channel. New videos every week, no clickbait, just knowledge that actually lasts.